guys, I'm going to show you this cool little game here that I made on Blender. And if you want me to make a tutorial on this game here, you leave a comment down below and let me know. So, this game is pretty simple. You press P to play, of course. And I can see here on the top left, there's a score. So right now, it's at 0. So we use the arrows to move. See? So you can make this on Blender here. Blender is pretty cool. You can make games and all that stuff. But you use the up arrow to go up or forward, the down arrow to go backwards, and the 2 side arrows to go their sides. But see here, you just walk around and you see this yellow dot. So this is a coin, and you want to collect these. So you can see here, once I touch it, or grab it, whatever you want to call it, it disappears. And you see here at the top left, the score is now 5. But you can see here, there's this little black dot-like thing. So this is actually a code, but you can't tell because the camera is directly on top. But you can see here, if we walk on this thing, you see our score drop to 3. So this thing eliminates your score by 2, and it stays there, unlike the score. So the point of this game here is to get the score and get to the end of the maze. So really the hardest part about this was the maze itself. And you see here, you already see the finish line. Oh, we just walked past that. Okay, so let's go ahead here and grab this yellow coin here, this coin. But you also want to get all the coins without touching that many, those, I don't know, spikes, I guess you could call it. Okay, that's a dead end. I mean, don't expect me to know the way out since I'm the creator. I might have really bad memory. Can we see a lot of good stuff here? You see here, look, see, it's like an invisible boundary. I just didn't paint it black. Okay, looks like we found it. And there's no little. Okay. And we're at the finish line. I didn't actually program this to go to the next level because there isn't really any next level. But I did make a cheat. Okay, first of all, shift is rotating. That's not really a cheat. But here, look, return. I'm literally flying. Okay, oops. Okay, let's return. So look. I can just fly. And just like avoid all of these, all of these spikes. Oh yeah. Let's get this coin here. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you can install a cheat on yours if you are making one. Oops, we just dropped on that. Immediately, you can see here we're getting much better score, of course, because of our little cheat. Yeah, this is just a very simple maze game. But there's a lot of others. Like you can create fighting games, jumping games, parkour games, all sorts. Really, there isn't really any limit to this. You can create fun little, collecting, whatever you call it. Okay, let's jump over that. Okay. So we're just having a little fun here. And yeah, we're at the finish line. Okay, so I'm thinking of actually, let's press, okay, so let's save, and, okay, this is pretty fun here. I'm just gonna quickly just give you just a quick look. You see here, you have this maze, and if we click on the maze and go to edit mode, you see here I just subdivided it like a billion times, and now I just extruded the walls. It took some time. But okay, you see here there are empties, and there's a second layer. where the cone and the coin is. So basically these empties, if you see when you click on them, the bottom here, it says always, so and it's just a controller, and it says add object sphere. And if we take a look at the cube, there's a lot. Okay, but just look at this part, this collision and property. And it says so collision and add 5 score, but the collision property coin. I called it coin, but for this collision it says cone, which is a cone. You know, the cone's called the cone, and well, it's property, and then here. See, when you collide, it says add. It has to be -2 here because when it, that's technically minusing 2. But of course, here comes my cheat, and yeah, my little cheat. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make a tutorial for this, just leave a comment down below and tell me. I'll be making more games hopefully later on. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video here. Have some fun creating your games here. Again, if you want me to create a tutorial for this, just leave a comment down below. Yeah. So while I just try to beat this game. Alright. Yeah. No! 6. Let's collect this thing. Yeah, it's pretty fun, actually. It's pretty fun playing the game you just invented, just created. Alright, so this will be the end of this episode here. See you next time.